Yeah, my dear students, welcome back to the video class. So last video we studied about the functions of Election Commission of India. So there are three functions of Election Commission of India. Out of that we studied two functions. Understand, that is administrative functions and another one is advisory functions. So EC advises the President of India and also the Governor of the states to look into the disqualification of the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha by President and MLAs of state legislatures by respective governors of the different states. Understand? So let us study quasi-judicial functions. Okay, judicial functions are nothing but a magisterial functions. EC also acts as magisterial functions whenever disputes arises between the parties, that is political parties. Okay, and also it looks into the smooth conduct of elections. Sometimes what happens, some malpractices takes place, some corruption takes place, some political parties attract the people for want of votes, they give some money and attract the voters. That is nothing but, in other words, we can also call it as malpractices, that is corruption, involved in corruption. Okay, and sometimes rigging takes place. Okay, one political party will rig all the votes will be rigged without participation of the voters, and capturing booths. Some political parties, what happens, they will capture the entire booth with their mighty power. Okay, and all these things will be intervened by the Election Commission of India through quasi-judicial functions. Okay, and it has also got powers to postpone that particular election process where the rigging has taken place or booth capturing has taken place. It will cancel that particular elections, and those elections of that particular booth of that constituency will be conducted after a lapse of time. That is, the elections will be postponed. Okay, these are the quasi-judicial powers of, functions of Election Commission of India. Okay, so you know very well who are eligible to cast vote, who are eligible to exercise vote in the elections. So earlier, when Election Commission of India was constituted, 21 years of age has been fixed to cast vote, that is the eligibility to cast vote. But later on, okay, at present we have got 18 years of age. So 18 years of age is the criteria to cast their valuable vote in the elections. Okay, so that is what called as universal adult franchise. Right to vote is called as universal adult franchise. Okay, so what is meant by electorate? The body of voters. The body of voters is called as electorate. Okay, the list of voters is called as electoral roll. So in electoral roll, list of voters will be there. That is called as, okay, list of voters, electoral roll. Electorate means the body of voters. Okay, this is what. Understand? So hope with this you have understand about the functions of Election Commission of India. So take down their assignments. So what are the functions of Election Commission of India? Just now we have discussed. What are the functions of Election Commission of India? Thank you and have a nice day.